So my name is Monene Eric, and I will be taking you through the procedure for adding points or coordinates that you have picked either with a GPS or an RTK, how to add them to a Civil 3D for you to be able to plan your work. So the first thing after opening your AutoCAD is ensuring that your workspace is at the Civil 3D. So there are different workspaces. So there's the Civil 3D, there's the drafting annotation, there's the 3D modeling, and there's the planning analysis. So ensure that your workspace is on Civil 3D. After that, you go at your first tab, which is the home. So under the home, we have the place where there's a pointer. So we come here where the points is, you click on the points, followed by point creation tools. It opens a new tab. Then from this tab, there's an icon which is written import points. Usually it's at the last icon. So you click import points. It opens another tab which consists of the import points tab. So from there you will be able to see some different icons on your right side. Our major icon will be this one, the green arrow, which is also known as the add file icons. You click on the add files icon. When you click on the add files icon, it takes you to your documents in the computer. So where you have saved your work or your coordinates or your data, you need to import them from there. So for mine, let me use the data which is at downloads. Maybe I can pick this 6687. So my format which I've saved my files is in form of text. You can see here it's text document. The format of my file is text document. If your format is from Excel, you can use the CSV format. So ours is on the text document. You click on open. When you click on open, you can see here user Kisco downloads. There's a red arrow. So you come here, there's another icon which is written manage format. You click on the manage format. Then you click on the new user point file. Okay. It opens for you another point file format whereby you need to set your format according to your data. So our data, so you can format name, maybe you can call this format Kisco. Then we have the delimited by. Click on the delimited by. We need our data to be delimited by a comma. So there's the default file extension. So on the default file extension, as you can see, there are different files. So if it was Excel, as our previous example, we could have used Excel, but our data is in form of text, so we'll leave it as text. Then there's the column, which I need us to set our format. So you come here, the first format. Ours is row description. Okay. Next, ours is the nothing. So you can choose the nothing. You can also indicate N. You can also indicate N to represent what? Nothing. But for our case, let's just use the full names. Then there's the easting. You have the easting. Then if the data you are dealing with, it has the elevation side, you come here, you insert the grid elevation, this one, the point elevation. But in our case, we don't have the elevation. We are dealing with the 2D, which is we are dealing with the land data. We want to plot a parcel of land. So we will ignore the elevation part. So we have the row description, we have the nothing followed by the easting. So So you click on OK, close. So where you had seen the X, which was also signifying that it was the wrong format, now it's a tick. And from the look of it, you can see that we have our coordinates, our role description here. Here we have our northing. Here we have our easting. So you press on OK. You press OK. So we have already imported our data. So here we have the type command. So if your workspace does not has these icons here, these icons from here, we have the full navigation wheel, we have the pan, we have the zoom extent, we have the orbit, and the show motion. So if it doesn't have, you can come here and type zoom extent. You see, you have the, when you type the zoom, it brings the zoom option. But if yours has this, just use the zoom extent. Click on the zoom extent. So when you click on the zoom extent, this is what appears on your screen. As you can see, these are my points, but still I can't be able to define my points. The reason is they are not labeled. I don't know which point is which. So you come click on one of your points, then you right click on that point. You look for point group properties. You open the point group properties. Then from the point group properties, you'll be able to, you can see there's a point called the point label style. Maybe we can say description only. So this tab gives you the how you want your data to be represented. For my case, I just want the description. I've told you that I'm dealing with the large data. I just want the description. If I was maybe carrying out leveling, maybe I would want the elevation and the description, or the elevation only, or the northing and the eastings. So there's a point where you may need the coordinates. So in my case, as I've said, I'm dealing with only the description. So you choose description only, then you click apply, then you click OK. So as you can see from my screen, all the points are represented. So from there, I can be able to draw. I can be able to proceed to draw my plan. So that is how we import the coordinates. That is how we import the coordinates to the Civil 3D. So in our next session, we'll be dealing with plotting. How now we plot these coordinates. How we plot, for if it is the example of a parcel of land, we will be dealing with how we plot the parcel of land from these coordinates. We will be dealing with how we parcel the plot of land with these coordinates. So I need you to listen to the video fully and follow the procedure keenly. Thank you.